Hello and welcome to another video. We're at Manchester Airport and we're at the Runway Visitor Park. Let's go and check it out for you.
Capturing moments, creating memories, and welcome to our channel.
So we're walking now towards the Concorde hangar from the car park. There's quite a few people here today. It's a little bit on the windy side and quite cool. So we're in the Concorde hangar and we're going to have a look at Concorde. And Concorde's here. You can actually see the nose of it. Wow. Look at that. The British Airways Concorde with the steps and the ladder going up and the super long pointed nose. And what a beautiful hangar it's displayed in. Look at that now as we look all the way down the underneath of the fuselage there. And they've got all these holes open. I don't know what they actually put in there. And I'm loving how they're lighting it up at the back. British Airways sign there, look it. And it's very long. And look how thin the Concorde actually is. So what we can do, we can have a brilliant look all around the Concorde. I'm just zooming into the engines there, look, and you can see the great big fans. Wow. You can't think how much thrust them two engines produce, and there's two more the other side. And like I say, I'm just absolutely loving how they've lit it up, and I'm loving the British Airways sign that we've zoomed into for you there. Look at the landing gear, look at the wheels, and look how tall it is off the floor. And the nose with that sharp point on it. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful plane. And it's so nice that you can actually walk in here. I mean, I know you do have to pay for park at the viewing centre, but you can come in here and look at the Concorde absolutely free of charge. You only have to pay if you want to have a guided tour and actually go inside it. Look at the steps there, and they've actually got the door open. I suppose that's for one of the tours. And again, it's beautiful how it's lit at the back. And I think today we can actually walk all the way down. So I'm going to start walking down. I'm going to start looking at the Concorde as we go down. Another view of the front and the landing gear. And then we'll turn the camera around so we can see the back. And wow, it's massive. Look at that as I zoom into the engines again. So that takes all the air in there and then blasts it out at the back. And that gives you the thrust to take off and obviously drive you forward when you're in the air at supersonic speed. Look at the landing gear. Wow. And look how big the tyres are. Imagine how heavy them are if you've got to take one of them off and actually change it. Amazing. And when you think how many times them tyres have actually touched down on the runway of either Heathrow or New York JFK, because that was its main route. Rolls-Royce, that's the name of the engine, look here, Olympus 593. So yeah, the engines are made by Rolls-Royce. Incredible. And that's looking under the wing right at the back of the engine. You can see when you're there, it's absolutely enormous. And this is all the wing area at the back. And look at the tail. I mean, the tail stands high enough, and the amazing British Airways flag on there. That's absolutely wonderful, that is. And then you've got the little wheel there, so if you struck, you can't strike the tail. And look at the engines at the back there. Incredible, with the afterburners and I think the reverse thrusters they've got on there. Brilliant. And the big wheels again, and it's just amazing sitting in the hangar here. It's incredible. So GBOA C, the name of the plane is. And I think the Queen has actually been on this plane quite a few times. I think it was the actual plane that when she travelled on Concorde, she mostly went on. Another great view there of the engine and the landing gear and the size of the wing. Unbelievable. In fact, absolutely incredible. And the hangar's absolutely massive. It's lovely to have this here at Manchester Airport. And don't forget, like I said to you initially, completely free to walk around and do what we've done here. You only have to pay if you actually have a guided tour and you go on Concorde itself. So I'm so glad I've come in to the hangar and had another look at Concorde today. It's been absolutely incredible. So we're back outside again now, and we're looking at the garden and all the picnic tables, and we're walking down to the big plane, and there's a lot of people about. And I bet you when we get to this plane, which you can actually go on and have a look around it, it's going to be very, very busy. So let's go have a look. And I'm right, Luke, because I think there's quite a few people actually queuing. Look at the engines. So I'm standing at the top now, just waiting to go in the plane. We're going to go in a second and have a look. So there's the cockpit. You can see where the two pilots sit. There's like a model of it there. And then, wow, look at this, the flight recorder, the black box. And it's actually orange, which makes sense, so you can see it. So the flight recorder do not open. We've got some different aviation items there. And there's a look at the sitting area. But you can't actually go down there and sit. They've actually shut it off. But wow, fabulous. And there's like the oxygen system. And we're outside now, and this is the plane from outside. We've got a nice children's play area there, look it. Plenty of people actually on there and playing and having an absolutely wonderful, wonderful time. So look at the picnic tables all covered up there, and then there's the Concorde hangar, the aviation shop, and there's actually a cafe at the side of the hangar as well, where you can actually get something to eat. And that's where you go into the reception for the Concorde. So I think what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at the planes taking off and landing. And there's Jet 2. That's just landed. That looks like a great big Airbus A330, that does, with Jet 2. Wow, amazing. That's a really, really big plane, and they call that a heavy. Plenty of people sitting at the picnic tables. Aer Lingus just gone past. And then we've got TUI there waiting for a takeoff. Jet 2. This is the big A330, and you can see how big that actually is now as it comes past me here. Look at the size of the engines. Huge. Absolutely huge. Massive wingspan. Very, very long, and it is a wide-bodied jet. Beautiful. And there's another shot of it from the tail perspective. And look at this one landing now, this EasyJet one. Wow, there we go, touching down. I wonder where that's come from. I'm not sure, because I haven't actually got access to any flight radar information. I've only got my iPhone, and I'm using that to film. So I can't do both. I can't look where planes are coming from and film at the same time. I ought to have brought me other camera, really, and then I could use my iPhone to look where the planes are coming from for you. Another beautiful plane, though. There's a lot of EasyJet that come in here. There's the TUI plane again. And we'll zoom in on that now. That's probably going to go at any time. And there's the EasyJet coming past me again there, looky. And it's turning in now, going to the terminal. What a beautiful plane again that is. I wonder if we'll get away from the pilot. I can't actually see him. And there's Aer Lingus, the propeller plane, the turboprop. Let's watch that go down the runway. Wow, it's blasting now, that is. Incredible. Wonder when it's getting left off. I should say any minute really now. And there we go, he's up and he's away. Wow, incredible. Look at that, what a beautiful takeoff. And here's the TUI. The TUI's actually going to go, I think, now. He's heading towards the runway and getting on the runway. And there's a TUI just landed. That looks like Boeing 737. Look at that. Again, what a beautiful plane, and they're really nice how they decorate them. I love the blue and the white, and the TUI sign there. Beautiful. So he's really slowed down now, and he's just turning off the runway, and he's coming past me here. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. And there's the other TUI plane going. Amazing. Look at that going. Let's follow him down the runway and watch him lift off. Incredible. I'm loving it. Any second now that's going to lift off the floor. Look how fast he's going. Get ready. He's going really, really far down the runway. It's actually gone behind the trees there. And I think I've just seen the nose come up. So any second, yep, there you are. He's just appeared over the fence, and beautiful in flight that is there, look you. And here's another landing. Can't just make out yet who this actually is. We'll have a look. Is it a TUI? Could be another TUI. This could come in. It looks a little bit blue at the front. The problem with this fence just interferes with your focus. So you can't focus on the plane as good because it's focusing on the fence. But yeah, I'm going to say TUI on this one again. It looks like one with the blue nose, and any second, look, it's going to touch down. Get ready. He's down. Incredible. And just as he comes down there comes a TUI plane past me as well. Yeah, definitely a TUI. I was spot on. And that looks like, I'm just trying to make out what that is. I'm sure that's a Dreamliner, you know. What a big plane that is. So that's classed as another heavy. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go for Dreamliner. We'll have a look at that as it comes past us in a second. And here it is. Wow. Yeah, definitely a Dreamliner. I wonder where that's come from. I bet everybody's thinking now, wow, my holiday's over and I'm back in Manchester. And I love like all the pointed bits at the back of the engine on a Dreamliner there, look you. Just after the TUI.com at the back. It's all like spiked. Beautiful aircraft. Amazing. And we've got another landing coming in again here now. Let's have a look who this is that's landed. Beautiful, beautiful touchdown again. Amazing, look you. As it comes blasting down the runway there. And Jet 2 Holidays, wow. That looks like a Boeing 737. It's coming to slow down now. I should imagine any minute it's going to come off the runway and then come past us so we can have a closer look at it. But yeah, what a lovely, lovely landing that was. So it's still quite cool. It's June and it's quite breezy and quite cold, and we keep having a few spots of rain, but I'm not letting it spoil it. It's a great day here at Manchester Airport, and there we are, Jet 2 Holidays, package holidays that you can trust. And then they've got that amazing sun symbol on the tail there. Doesn't that look lovely? So what have we got here now? We've got another EasyJet there. Look at the size of that. That'll be a Airbus. I'm not sure which one that will be, whether it'll be a 320. I'm not sure, but massive plane. It's like a extended version of it, that is. Like, and there's the sign, runway 23 right. So that must be heading to the runway, and I would say any minute now that's going to go down the runway and take off and take everybody to the destination wherever they're going. Again, I will apologise because I can't tell you where a lot of these planes are going, as I haven't got anything to actually look. I'm using my phone to film, so I can't look where they're landing and where they're going for you as well. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. So he's come to a stand there. They must be having him on hold. Let's have a look back this way. I think we've got something else here. Yeah, Jet 2 Holidays again has just landed, and that looks like another one of these extended Airbuses like the EasyJet one was there. Look at this now, Air Transit. That's another absolutely massive A330. Shame that's just come past and blocked the view, but I'd say this A330 any second is going to head down the runway, and that's going to be a beautiful sight when that takes off. So yeah, the engines are roaring up and off it goes, and we'll follow it. So I have had to take the sound off and then put the sound on, unfortunately, after, because it's very windy and I hadn't got my mics. So yeah, Air Transit on its way, on the roll, a beautiful Airbus A330, and I'm going to follow it all down the runway for you here. It's just gone past that EasyJet, and we're going to watch it climb and lift up and take off. I should imagine this is going to take most of the runway, to be honest with you, because it's a big plane. And again, I wonder where that's going. So it's going behind the fence there, but I'm going to keep the camera rolling. It's going there, looky. Wow, that's gone quite early. And look at that, beautiful as it lifts off the ground and it just glides up into the air and into the cloudy sky here at Manchester Airport today. Beautiful takeoff, absolutely amazing. And there's the EasyJet again. Again, they're unique really, how they've got the orange tail and the orange stripe and the orange engines. They do look good and they look nice. And again, I wonder where that's going today. Incredible, beautiful. A lot of cloud in the sky today. It's always nicer when you're at the airport if you've got beautiful blue sky. And there's a sign there, look, saying no ball games or kites. I suppose that's really because we're here at the airport, aren't we? KLM. Look at the nose on that, how pointed that is. That's an amazing airplane, and that's just waiting again to take off. He's just waiting now for permission to go. Wonder how long it's going to be before he actually goes. So I'm having an absolutely fabulous time here at Manchester Airport. And there you are, he's on the roll. So let's watch him. I wonder where he's going. He's picking up speed now as he blasts down the runway, ready to go into beautiful flight, which he'll be doing. I wonder if he's going to go past the fence before he lifts up, or whether he'll lift up before we lose sight of him. Yep, there you are. Look at that. Wow. We've got that just before he hid behind the fence. And again, look how he just drifts up into the sky. That's absolutely amazing. And there's Ryanair. Boeing 737 again, just landed. Nice plane that is, and well advertised on there. So yeah, there's been quite a bit of activity. I was hoping to see something like a Virgin plane go out, but I haven't seen any of that yet. There's the the Ryanair we've just seen land come past us. Let's just zoom in on him and have a look at the Boeing 737 there. Amazing. So if you're enjoying this video, please like, please share, and of course please subscribe and give me a big thumbs up. And look at this, we've got Emirates. Wow, Emirates is coming out. So I think that's a big extended Boeing 777. Look at the length of that. That's incredible. And that's going to go back to Dubai. Now, I don't think they're actually using the A380s at the moment. Normally that would have been a A380. And look at this one taking off. That's quite a long plane as well. Let's just watch him go. Then obviously afterwards I would say the big Emirates is going to go. So I'm getting a bit excited. Look at him going now. He's motoring down the runway, and I'd say any time he's getting lift off. I think he's just actually lifted. He's lifting off now. Wow. They just float up into the air. Incredible. Stunning, in fact. And here's Emirates. So look at this. This is going to be amazing as this goes down the runway in a second and lifts off. I wonder if he's going to stop or whether he's just going to gun it and go for it. We'll find out. So he's still on the move. He hasn't slowed up. And yeah, he's revving his engines a little bit more now. I think he's just going to go for it. Any second you'll see him really pick up speed, and it's a beautiful aircraft, that is. Like I say, it's a Boeing 777. It looks like one of the big extended versions. So when he takes off, I'd say that's going to be about 8 hours to Dubai, and he's on the roll. Look at that. The Ryanair's just landed, and that's actually past him. It's a shame now he's actually blocking me Emirates plane out. Blimey. I do apologise about that. I was hoping to get that all the way down the runway as it lifted off. But I'd say any second he's going to go, and there you are. He's just floating into the sky again there. Look, a beautiful takeoff. Absolutely amazing. Incredible. We'll just watch him till he goes past the tree there. But it doesn't look like he's moving that much, does it really now? But obviously he must be doing 200 mile an hour plus just to stay airborne. Incredible. Another landing. Who have we got here now? It looks like another EasyJet, this does. Yep, EasyJet. Again, I don't know where that's come from. Absolutely amazing. As he touches down there and starts slowing down, and then he'll come off the runway and come past us in a second or two. We'll probably have a look at him as he comes past. Looks like an Airbus, that does again. I think most of the EasyJet planes are Airbus, and here he comes. He's coming round. So we've had a fabulous time. I think we're going to start calling it a day in a second and probably head home. We'll just watch that one move down there. So I'm going to say to you, if you've enjoyed this video as this one takes off, please like, please share, and of course subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe. Give us a hype, get these small channels moving, and of course give Nick a big paws up, and we'll see you again on another video. Bye for now.